So I asked ChatGPT how to become profitable trading Forex. We're going to dig straight into the results. So for you guys that don't know, ChatGPT is an AI chatbot system and you can ask it countless amount of questions and often get a useful answer. So I said, how do you become profitable trading Forex? I wanted to know whether there was some extra secret sauce out there that, your boys just probably turn a blind eye to. So the very first thing it said is, here are a few things you can do to increase your chances of profitability when trading Forex. Start by learning as much as you can about Forex trading. This includes understanding the different types of currency pairs, how to read charts, and how to use different technical indicators. And with the indicators bit, we go, no, we don't do the indicator stuff. Start by learning as much as you can about Forex trading. When it comes down to learning as much as you can learn from YouTube videos. Yes, you can. I'm not saying every single person's YouTube video is going to be the secret success formula, but I'm saying you can learn from YouTube videos, and there are courses too. Me personally, I actually invested into a course itself, an educational platform, and it taught me a few things about trading Forex, but I didn't stay with them because my mission in there was to learn Forex stuff and bounce. It wasn't to do anything else. And so that was my mission in there. But I don't know why there's a stigma around literally going to get a course, going to get education around what you want to learn. You're allowed to play football. You go to the academy, you get involved in the football training. Whatever you want to do in life, is always important to get some kind of education first. If you are a beginner, I have a course for you. It'll be in a link in my description. This is the course that I would have wanted if I started fresh. It cuts out all the nonsense, forget all the indicators, all of that stuff, and it teaches you based on price action alone. I also have a scalping course. So if you guys want a scalping strategy that works, that is consistent, that provides a high probability wins with a high percentage return, that scalping course is there for you too. You can go ahead and get that. The link will be in the description too. I get tons of messages from you guys saying that the content I produce on this YouTube channel is helping people win at Forex trading. And so if my content alone is enough, then stick to it. So the second thing that ChatGPT said was practice with a demo account before risking any real money. This will allow you to get a feel for how the market works and how to execute trades without the pressure of real money on the line. Guys, this is something I preach all the time. And look, to be honest, this was something I never did in the very beginning. They told me to jump on a demo account. I said, hell no, I'm going straight in. I'm jumping right into the deep end. When you jump straight into the deep end with no knowledge, no prior information, knowledge, no background in the thing you're jumping into, you can literally get washed away by the waves. And so that's exactly what happened to me. I was riding those waves, I was catching all kinds of pips, making all kinds of money, and then it took one trade that turned into 3 losing trades because I kept on adding on more and more, and then I completely blew my whole account. And that's because I didn't even jump on a demo account. I said demo was for losers, demo was for wimps, and the whole teaching behind me getting involved into training was about how to make money quick. And so I was taking signals at the time. So because I was trusting somebody else's analysis, trusting somebody else's knowledge on the markets, I jumped in with a live account, trusting their knowledge, and I got played. If I just stayed on a demo account, I would have been able to see the fluctuations in the market and probably stayed out because that thing was volatile. I had no idea what a stop loss was. And that all links back to education. If I was on a demo account, I would have been down a couple £1,000 and I would have been like, whoa, okay, luckily this ain't my real account. And I would have dug deeper, taken a step back. But because I went into the deep end, the boy's down a couple £1,000. It wasn't a good sign. The third thing ChatGPT said was develop a solid trading plan and stick to it. This should include your risk management strategies, such as the amount of money you are willing to lose on a single trade and the overall amount of money you are willing to lose in a day or week. Some of this stuff is really basic, but I'm telling you now, these are the things that will help you become profitable trading Forex. I didn't have a trading plan when I first started. I didn't have no trading plan. I just jumped in. I just opened up a live account and jumped straight into the markets, made some money, lost a whole lot of money. But if I just had a trading plan, trading plans are key. If you want me to run you for a trading plan, maybe like a more general trading plan on this channel, let me know. It's so important to know your risk appetite. Some people, when they lose 3%, they're done for the day. Some people, when they lose 10%, which is just bizarre, you're going to blow your account very soon if that's you. But when you lose 10% a day, then they're done. But you need to decide prior. You need to decide beforehand what your risk appetite is and not during. Just imagine you're down, you're losing trades, and that's when you decide to determine what your risk appetite is. Guys, you already lost. You failed because you never planned well. This is why it's important to have a trading plan. And the key thing here is stick to it. And so this is the big thing. 2023, I want you all to stick to your trading plan. I don't care whether you see another entry. I don't care whether you see another trade. I don't care whether you believe you can get your money back. I don't care about none of that stuff. I want you guys to stick to your trading plan. Look, I'm even speaking to myself here. Let's be real. There's times I've stepped out of my trading plan, and there's been times where I've capitalized, and there's also been times when I failed because of that. And so 2023, we must stick to our trading plans. Walk away when you've hit your loss target. Don't trade for the rest of the day, because it allows us to stay in the game long enough to learn everything we need to know to be profitable trading Forex. The fourth insider hack is consider using risk management tools such as stop loss orders to minimize potential losses. Guys, this is very important. If you're new here, this is key. You need to have a stop loss, because not only it determines how much you make, we can go into that in another video about risk to reward, it minimizes how much you lose. What I do is I keep my losses really small, and I try to maximize my wins as much as possible. My stop losses will always equate to 1% of my account. It doesn't matter how big my stop loss is in pips. When I lose, I'll lose the same amount. But if my stop loss is 5 pips, 10 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, it doesn't matter. It will still be the same loss. Let's just say a 1% loss is £100. No matter what the pippage, it will always be £100 for that specific trade, because I keep it at 1%. Be disciplined and patient. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, and try to avoid making impulsive trades. 2023, we will be disciplined, we will be patient, we will not be impulsive. Disciplined, sticking to that trading plan, like I said, sticking to your analysis, sticking to your entry criteria. Just because you find out someone else is in a trade doesn't mean you should be in that trade. It might not fit your entry criteria. It might not fit your trading style. Let's just say there's people day trading and they're in trades ready, but you're a scalper. Wait for your setup to come for an entry. You need to be patient. Wait for your opportunity to come to you. And if it doesn't come to you, don't sweat about it. Don't kick up a fuss about it. Don't start saying the markets don't work or this strategy doesn't work. It just never came. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to go your way. You have to understand that and move on, because your entry criteria will come eventually, but it's whether you're going to be disciplined enough to be patient and wait for it to set up so you can jump in and capitalize on that trade. And you already know how I feel about impulsive moves. Scrap those impulsive moves. Those impulsive moves, whether you win or whether you lose, is still a loss. It's still a negative thing, because you jumped in on an impulsive and you won. That's bad. You're going to be teaching yourself to jump in on more impulsive moves, thinking that you're going to win because you won the first time, and then you're going to play yourself and absolutely annihilate your account. So scrap the impulsive moves for 2023. You don't want to be getting involved in that. And the final tip for how to become a profitable trader is keep your economic news and events, as these can have a big impact on the Forex market. If there was one thing that caught me in 2022, it was this one here. I don't trade news. You guys know I don't trade news. I couldn't care less about news. But I am aware that there's certain news that can really move the pairs that I'm trading. There were times that I got caught out with FOMC. There was some time I got caught out with some news, and it took me out of my positions. I would be so annoyed at myself. I wouldn't be annoyed at the markets. Look, the market's going to manipulate. The market's going to do what they want to do. But I was annoyed at myself because I never put that down in my calendar. I left it to keeping the information up here when I should have put down an alert or something that would alert me to let me know that there was news today. Most of the US high impact news, just note it down in your calendar. If you're trading US pairs, you need to note down that US news. This was one of the things that really caught me out in 2023. I was taken out of, a few positions that were meant to be day trades and swing trades because I didn't note down that there was news today. And then the final thing, it takes time and practice to become proficient at Forex trading. It is important to be patient and to keep learning and improving as you go. Guys, this is so key. It takes time and it takes practice. You're not going to know this overnight. You're not going to learn this overnight. You're not going to learn this in a week. It will take time. It took me time to know what I know now. And I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I don't think because you see this YouTube platform and I have a mentorship and all these different things that, that's it now. No, guys, I'm still growing in this. I'm still learning new things. I'm still looking at different price movements and trying to understand why prices are doing certain things. It's a huge process, and there's nothing wrong with process, because normally at the end of a process, you normally get the product that you need, but it will take time.